Hello, welcome to Jadekind Gaming. My name is Adam, and today I have another Dwarven Forge unboxing. I haven't had a ton of these, but I will. The Cities Untold Lowtown sets finally arrived, and I have a ton of cool little sets to unbox that'll be coming out. But I'm going to start with the big box that I got, which is a landmark set. It is the Wizard's Townhouse. Of course, painted. And I'm just going to unbox this all as one set, even though you can buy the component sets for it. And if we look at the top, it shows you what, it's a whole bunch of component sets that make up this landmark that is the Wizard's Townhouse. But that should mean we have a bunch of stuff to look at. Whole bunch of sets that'll give us kind of a great overview and beginning of what this Lowtown system for building cities is. So yeah, tons of sets. Or I guess 10 sets to be specific. We're going to start with the Rustic wood core, 4x4 floors, because floors go on the bottom. So we'll start by taking a look at what we have in here. Put this aside, begin here. So this is fun. So we have our floors. We have anchor magnets in the cities. That is so exciting. And we do still have our little rubber feet. Let's see if this set stays on. We have biscuit holes. This is new. This is new for me. We got a couple biscuits. I've not gotten to do this yet. This is the new system that we've, of course, been so excited for. Should just be able to take this and put that in. That there. And now we have the two that stay together. That's so fun. Okay, that's exciting for me. Yeah, so. And they seem to go in and out pretty easy. Okay, no problem. So we got a couple floors in here. We have these. So this is the parquet wood floor texture, which of course you could, if you wanted to have like maybe as an entryway or something, a special floor, you could, but it's because there's one piece here, whether you have the parquet floors, which I didn't get any of, or the normal floors. So, and of course this is, if you need a stairwell, you've got it. If you don't need a stairwell, that works great. Pressure fits in there. And there's the mini, just goes through the different spaces. Great. And then what's here? Yes. A couple little additional pieces. We have a couple of these, which that, you can tell there's a hole there for a pole accessory, but these also just give you a nice decorative way if you don't want the biscuit holes showing up, which blend in well enough. There's even a little decorative spot there on the side just to make it look like it's part of all decoration, but you can cover them up with that. So it's just wooden accents now. We also get a corner and a straight little stair set. So yeah, just a couple little stairs if you need to bridge the elevation up to the floor. And I did also notice that these pieces, they have texture on the sides, so you could also just set them on top of something as a freestanding little piece as well. And then we have Rustic wood Grand Promenade floor. smaller set, but continuing with just getting some normal floors out. This set gives you another 4 of the biscuits, so that'll continue to work as before. And then has a couple of these floors, which, you know, put together are going to be the same as one of the other ones. So this one is 4 inches by 4 inches. The ones in this set are 2 inches by 4 inches. Again, anchor magnets, rubber feet, spots for biscuits all around. A couple of little inserts to get rid of the stairwell. Great. What's all this then? Another couple of little stair pieces. These are both straight, so no corner on this one. And 4 inserts. Oh, that's so pretty. This is fun. Okay, so this would be spot. Say you wanted. Do. Where you can put those columns there, you can put a piece on top, and now you have a little structure held up by columns. But, yeah. So that's starting to get some fun stuff to do with architecture. Let's do more rustic wood core, tavern walls and posts. Okay, just getting into more new systems for me. We're gonna get to see the windows. Oh, and the new. Okay, okay. Pulling everything out. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. So we have here some magnetic walls. I know they're magnetic. So if we take this little piece of fabric that has a little magnet on the back, it'll stick to it. So you can have your banner over the wall. Of course, you have the side. There's 3 of these. The side where there's that, or there's just a plain side if you want your banner on just a very plain wall. So yeah, we got that. And then we have here we have a bag full of 10 corner posts. All right, so these have some all new things for us. So in case you've not seen the way this system works in general, here they are added to the floor from before. And those walls just slide in here to make your room beautiful, perfect, fun. Yay! But new things with the posts. So in addition, of course, they're decorative. They now have little spots here that are basically pull accessory hole spots, but that have other accessories that will go into them that go on like the sides of walls. Don't know if I have any in the sets I have here, but I might. We have another wall in here, and it's going to pair with this thing. So we take out this. Should be able to see one side just normal flat wall. This side has some decorative elements and a little spot here. We can plug this lamp into. If you flip the switch on the bottom, it lights up. It kind of flickers like there's firelight in there. Beautiful. And of course, this lamp can go in any of the dungeons or caverns or anywhere else where there is the little lights, or any of those lights that came with those sets can fit in here. I love the modularity. More walls. Got a couple of doors, and the doors are flipped from what they used to be. So you now put the side with the opening down so that the door has a top over it. So this door has a little false door in the middle that's like a halfling door. It's kind of the design idea behind it. Bit different decor, but still the circle that makes it work for that on this end with little handles on both. Fun. Only kind of opens this way. It opens all the way this way. But yeah, that way, you know, there's a header above the door since there's already going to be a base below it. So yeah, we got doors. And this set came with a couple of those. And then we got windows. Windows are also new. Now, they should technically be the same size to fit the old City Builder system windows, but the new inserts are only half size, which means, you know, they can fit in here, and it should still let the other system, the other thing that's new, which is this slot at the top, work. So we got some little inserts, kind of like plasticky feel. Broken window, whole window, latticed, weird leather covering over the window, rounded. Let's go with this just normal window, and there is, the design kind of goes weird on one end, and that's the end that is the top. Okay, let's take this out. Insert this here, and then it should be able to go in after it. Of course. Oh, and it is only on one side. So you're choosing if you're inside or out. Of course, it also works without putting the shutters in at all, just to have your window decorated. And there is another whole set of those same window coverings, so that both of your windows could look the same. It also has another shutter, but it also has this. This is a little freestanding decor piece. It's a little shelf. There's like cups and plates and such in here, and then an empty shelf. Beautiful. Just a nice little freestanding piece. Or a window insert. Should fit. Oh, it's going the other way. Been a long time, but I've seen enough. I remember enough from all the previews. I'm like, yep. I just had to kind of maneuver it a bit, but that end can go flush just to make that a solid area, and then you have a built-in shelf on the other end. That's so fun. And there's a second one, so you can have one for each window of that as well. And then we had these magnetic walls from before that the fabric went on. There's more things that can go there. There is sort of a wall of tools. Saws, shovels, chain, rope, axe, just all sorts of little tools, and it just kind of magnets onto the wall. And there's also this little sort of shelf. A little lockbox, some books. Maybe those are candles. But it will also, it's gonna go on there. Its magnet is a little off-centered, so you kind of gotta get it to balance. It tries to fall, but yeah. Another cool little decor piece. Wow, we're only on box 4. We got rustic wood diagonal walls. here we have, ooh, okay. So we have this piece that will support a wall diagonally. There we go. Of course, you can put another corner post there to get a wall to go normally there. But yeah, so we have diagonals. There's in the wall side sections here, we have little shelves, cabinets. Of course, you have spots for biscuits and biscuit spots here. So if you wanted to, say, take one of these and put it in here, you could. And then over here, yeah, so many spots for all that. But yeah, you have a diagonal wall. We have a couple of smaller diagonal walls as well, which of course could also be used in other areas for, if you wanted to pair them together, they could biscuit together. But they could also, if you wanted to complete this square and just have it be a ending point diagonally between two rooms, you could do that. Magnets on both. No rubber feet. Okay. But what's this? This has the same little grooves as this, but it's definitely much smaller. Wow. That's where these come in. So, we have 3 of them here. And they're windows. Now, again, what's this? This spot here is smaller than a normal window. Well, we have other sets of inserts. I'm guessing same rounded, broken window, whole window, leather cut window, and diamond, where you could just insert it there. And of course we have another set of those. And another little bag with 4 more biscuits for attaching all the bits together. This set also has another door. This one is a different door. This doesn't have the thing. It's a very plain door with a little knot for a door handle, sort of rough wood bracing. So we have a different door here. A couple corner posts, because at the very least you can have one there. And then this, oh my. So I looked at these as if they were all the same. One of these is not like the others. These 2 are windows. This one's not. This one has a little holes there for a door. So you have a little door, which is a narrow door compared to, say, the others. But yeah, so you have a little spot for a narrow door that can go into these spots here. But yeah. Also, kind of rough little, looks like a little leather door handle. Yeah. Carrying on, rustic wood. Dangle room pack. Oh. This is one of the things that very much made it where I'm like, yes, I want to get this landmark. I you know, budget can only afford so much. This is one of the one, you know, the one I want to get. Did not score it well enough. Alright, so we have biscuits again. We have a couple sets of the narrow window inserts. We have more repeat pieces here. We have a spot for the narrow door. And 3 narrow windows. You have the narrow door itself. Then have the actual room. So, some things. We have the ladder piece here, which any of these biscuit spots, it's got a biscuit thing. You can put it in. So if you have biscuits on an upper floor, you can make a ladder that, say, climbs up to that window. Or if you put a door here, you can have a ladder that climbs up to that door. Because this is designed as a great second story piece, which can take that diagonal piece from before, insert it. You can now have it where this goes off the side. You have a normal room, and it hangs out, and Dangle room goes out, so it sticks out from the building in an interesting shape. And of course, you don't have to do that on that way, on that diagonal piece. You could also just have it stick out of any normal wall as well. Now to take a closer look at it, it has some built-in narrow windows, spots for inserts, of course, biscuit there, magnet on the bottom, a little wood here, and a spot for a narrow insert here, and it goes into a full-size spot there. And then we have this piece, which goes on top of it, so it's a tower going up, which has a spot for a trap door. And that was this piece here. Trap door. I'm sure can be exchanged with trapdoors from other sets. Otherwise, we have magnet on the bottom. Spot for two inserts to go off two sides. One side that has a spot with a built-in window, and the other side is just a solid wall. Next box, rustic wood, balcony and bay window pack. We're moving past the halfway point. It's been so fun. Okay. All right. More biscuits. We should have plenty of those. A couple more of these are the inserts for the narrow windows. There are many narrow windows in this set. With that we get here. Ooh, it's a new piece. We'll set that aside. We get a narrow door with the actual door itself and a narrow window here. We get a number of new pieces. Okay. So we have magnet on the bottom of this piece, which will attach with biscuits, say, to the side of a normal building. And then say you have this piece also has biscuits to go to the next floor up. Can be a roof for it. Oh, it even has, it's decorated on that side. I don't know if these white spots are supposed to be white spots or if something chipped off. But either way, I might touch that up with a little paint because I think I like the look of the metal better. Yeah, so you have this little extension onto a room for a little balcony. You have a door, windows on either side that take the inserts. Two biscuit holes on this side, one on this side. They can have that roof. Or biscuits on this one. If you wanted to have more of an outdoor kind of balcony, could also have a roof above it if you wanted. But one that's just sort of exterior. There are paired pegs, which also work with the biscuit system. To add, say, the end of the balcony. So if you attached this with the biscuits here, you would just have an open balcony area that a character can look out over. And then I didn't see any of the half pegs or pegs, whatever, to add to it, but I was talking about how the corner posts had the holes there. There are like standalone pegs that you can get that would go in here that would attach this here, which say could be like the way that this is supported from the level up, because it adds the corbels. But yeah, so that would be a piece that could be added there if I had the pegs, but it doesn't seem to be in this set, which is a little odd, but whatever. I have the rustic wood, the Poet's Nook with green roof, and it should have some of them in there. So this set, again, a couple more packs of the narrow window inserts. I have so many of these now. And here are these little half pegs, which are how you would basically insert into here. And then, oh, and these have spots where actual pole accessories can go on the outside ones, because I just saw that. But yeah, so actually I'm not sure if these take the half pegs or full pegs, so I'm not going to insert them, because there are also sets that have full length pegs, and I don't want to put smaller pegs in there if they want the full size ones. Yet another set of 4 biscuits, which feels like I have so many of those, but I don't know if I do or not. This has another one of these pieces, so I have one in here, so I'm guessing maybe it is the half peg since it came with that. And a couple of the narrow windows. We have a couple of these that we had in the small diagonals that we had in the diagonal room from before. And go with them. Just getting these together seems like the best way to show this off. We have, first look at our roofs, which could also be biscuited together, but we have roofs so you can cover that little side area. Roof pieces have wood decor interior, because you can, and with these ones probably wouldn't, but you can have it where, you know, they go up against area and you know, use these sides as if it's another wall when you have bigger roofs. But yeah. Carrying on, modular roofs. Right angle junction green. So there are just various sets of roofs. This is a set with 8 biscuits, so extra biscuits here, and more little half pegs. Get to that in a second. We have another of those diagonals, again as before. The green roofs. They do have another color roof, but we have what we have here. Let me just show. I know some of the roofs, apparently it's tough to get the biscuits in. Does not feel like it's this one, because that was easy. But yeah, so you'd have spots where you would just biscuit roofs together, and this is the kind of thing where maybe you'd have a wall exposed to a room. And I will point out with these that the height of this is basically a floor's height plus a wall's height. And there are holes in the top of these for pole accessories, of which they make certain ones that are specific for the roofs as well. So we got a couple. These, just the straight roofs. So these ones, the detail on here has a little sort of door, like there's an attic door. But yeah. So of course, you can do different bends and such. Modular roofs. And this little spot that, you know, overhangs has a little angle in it so that when you do the inside corner, they still all fit together. But otherwise, when they're not, there's just a little notch every so often. Which, yeah. Oh, and then of course, set has the trapdoor. So again, the trapdoor as before. This piece is a trapdoor with a little magnet. And the roofs have metal in them. You can insert that. You can insert it with it open, although then you just see that there's roof underneath it. So our penultimate box for this set is the Modular Roof Grand Promenade Roof in green. Should have, all right, we got more biscuits. We have a couple more of this inside corner roof. More of those. We have a couple of these outside corner roofs, which are different than earlier. We had these. Still both serve the same purpose, but with a different footprint. These work for the diagonals. These allow you to do a corner around an actual outside part. A couple of those. Then if we biscuit a couple of these together, it'll let us use this piece. So this, so I will use, because clearly if this set comes with it, these half pegs, which are so tiny and seem very easy to lose, would go in here, I guess. Yeah. So you have little pegs in there. Obviously you can add them to the top as well to better secure it, but this should be enough to just kind of show off the way this works. Where you can continue the roof out to a fancy little awning sort of thing. So that's fun and nifty. And our final box is the Wizard Hat Roof in green. Which of course sounds wild, like what do you mean by that? Right? Well, remember the Dangle room and the little side room here? That's how we roofed that. Okay. So, of course, looks like another 4 biscuits and a little set of the half pegs. And, a number of roof pieces. So, we'll start with this one. This roof piece allows you to go into corners and areas depending on, like, if there's walls and such. It meets other roofs. So you have this one here. Or, if this is completely above all other roofs, we have 2 that are just on their own. And you would put those 2 together, and you can just have a little wizard hat roof for a tower. Or if it meets the side of other roofs, like this here, you can meet here. But oh, what's that? What's that little corner up top? That is this little piece. Oh, that's nice. This little piece has a little door in there. But yeah, so you'd fill. Looks like meeting with the pegs. You'd fill this in here, and then everything would join together like that. And technically there is a spot up in these roofs for you to tuck a little mini away. Like there's no actual access to this room once it's assembled. But it's still cute to have it in there. And then there are on all of these little pole accessory spots. And that is for these little decorative spikes. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's enough for you to put them on all of them. even though you're probably not going to be using all of them at once. But yeah, just little decorative spikes on the roof. And the reason that this part is separate from this one, I just realized, is so that if you have this here, you could also put the tower directly up against the roof section and it will fill in for that as well. And I figured that out as I've been roughly assembling the Wizard's Townhouse as we go here. So, there's extra pieces, some which are actually extra. I didn't put in all the little decor for the windows or things like that, but you know, I don't have the stairs up against, you know, each of the sides. But yeah, it is a cute little building. It just looks so cool sitting on the table. So fun. I'm excited. I have a lot more stuff. A lot of what I have is dressing because there's very minimal dressing. Not only are the insides of these not really decorated from this set, but like you could knock out a spot to put stairs from the first floor to the second floor. There is no spot to put stairs going into the third floor, just with the way it's built. But yeah, it's a cute little Wizard's Townhouse. So I'm excited. I will have more of the Lowtown unboxing videos coming out in the near future, because I got quite a bit, and a lot of them are just small sets, but with really cool decor things. I did just want to go through this one because this covers the base concept of floors, walls, roofs, and a few fancy pieces like the Dangle room and Wizard's, the wizard hat roof and all that. Anyways, but yeah, so that is the Wizard's Townhouse. I will link to the Dwarven Forge website where this may be available, or it may be available soon, because I just got it from the crowdfunding rewards, so it's not even actually at time of recording this available for purchase yet, but it will be coming. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff that helps me so much. Bye.